Hey guys, Mike McInerney with another episode of Workout 101 on WorkoutTrainer.com. We're going to be covering today a dumbbell squat. I know a lot of people think they understand how to do a dumbbell squat, but I'm going to explain the technique first and then talk to you guys about the benefits, the muscle groups that are hit, and then why we actually do this as compared to any other type of squat. So first things first, let's just go ahead and demonstrate the movement, alright? So you want to have two dumbbells here. Go ahead and get them up to your shoulders. I'm going to turn kind of at an angle here so you guys can see more of the movement. Relax. Put it down. All right. The technique, just like any other squat, technique matters, guys. When you're doing any type of barbell squat, any type of standing movement to where you're using a lot of weight, and it's a multi-joint movement, your hips, your knees are involved, technique is everything, because I see so many people who don't know what they're doing and they're going to cause injury, or they're not going to get the results that they intend on getting. First thing you want to do when you're doing a squat, in this case a dumbbell squat, once the weight is up, you want to position the inside dumbbell or the bell on your shoulder. Alright? From there, you want to get a wider than shoulder width stance, turn your toes out slightly. Get an erect spine, your stomach should be tight. First thing you want to do, shift your hips out behind you to start the descent. And as you descend down, you want to keep your upper body nice and upright. Go down to a parallel position, come right back up. Don't go halfway down and come up. Go all the way down. Shift your hips back and then back up, okay? It's hard to talk with holding the weight, so I'm going to do it without the weight. When you guys are doing this, the biggest thing you want to focus on is shifting your hips. The more that you shift your hips behind you, your body's going to want to lean forward, especially if you're holding weight. So that's why this exercise is so beneficial, because it focuses on such a great amount of your core to maintain that erect spine, as well as really overloading your glutes and your hammies. But as you come back here, let your hips rotate. You got to allow that rotation in your hips. If you're squatting like this, I see so many people squatting like this when they squat. First thing they do is their hips come in, and then they try and go down and they're doing this. Gosh, you guys are going to kill yourselves doing that. Or they go down just halfway. The first thing you need to do when you're squatting, your stomach does need to remain tight. Shift your hips out. Just let this little poke happen. That's going to change the dynamic of your squat. As soon as you stick your hips out, you're not going to put any load onto your lower back, because your spine compresses in a good way to where you're not separating the cervical, or not the discs of the spine, and it remains taut like a slinky. So if you separate the slinky, there's spaces in between each link. In this case, it compresses it and it becomes firm. And you do that by getting a little tilt here, keeping your stomach nice and tight. Okay, don't allow this to happen. But as you come out, little shift. And as you go down, shift those hips back. Allow your torso to come forward, but not hunch. Maintain an erect spine by keeping your chest up. And as you guys go down here into a parallel position, parallel means your thigh, or the back part of your thigh, your hammy is parallel. A lot of people get caught up with this all the way, and that's fine if you want to go into a full range of motion, but it's not necessary, especially when you're talking about activation and growth in the lower leg muscles. In this case, you're emphasizing your glutes and your hammies. So just go down parallel, boom, right here. That's parallel. And then come back up. What happens when you go below parallel, look at my lower back here. As I come down, my butt rolls underneath me, and that causes a load to the back. And a lot of times I know that people want to talk about full range of motion reps, but I'm not a big believer in this. In that instance, when you're squatting, just go parallel, because there's no more activation from here to here in the muscles. You're just applying load to the joints, which I'm not a fan of, okay? But when you do it with the dumbbells here, the difference with the dumbbells is, unlike a barbell squat, the barbell is placed on your back behind the center line of your body. Because you're holding the dumbbells and the dumbbells have room to move here, the dumbbells are more directly in line. They're not in front, they're not behind. They're directly in line with your center line of gravity. So it forces you to maintain that center line of gravity the entire time. And you want to talk about performing a squat with perfect form, try it with the dumbbells. It's only going to help you execute perfect form when you move to a barbell, because it's a very difficult lift to do. Plus, you can already see I'm sweating. Just by holding the dumbbells, you have more muscles activated. Your shoulders, your core, more so than if you just have a barbell on the back of your back here. Now, of course, the barbell squat you can't compare to, because I can't hold as much weight as I can rest on my back. So yes, your muscles are actually working more because there's heavier weight applied when doing a barbell squat. But this is a great exercise to work into a lower leg program. And if you guys want that program that's written by me, who knows how to write structured plans utilizing these exercises, log in, sign up, become members of the site. It's free. There are optional upgrades if you guys do want them, so I encourage you to do so. Keeps the lights on around here. If you guys have any questions, ask me on Facebook or in my trainer section. Click up at the top, you'll notice a tab that says community. Click on that, you'll see trainers, click on that, find me, I will answer any questions you guys have. If you guys want, become a part of our community feature that allows you to create workout programs and download workout programs written directly by myself and the other members of the site. So if you're tired of tearing out pages in the magazine or writing down your workout programs on a piece of paper and going to the gym, take those plans, load them into the system, bring them up on your iPhone or your Droid, go to the gym, and you guys can follow those plans and then have access to all the hundreds and thousands of workout programs we have there. So until next time, guys, this is Mike McErlane with the dumbbell squat right here on workouttrainer.com. Take care.